tonight are performances here in the Spring Concert Series at South Brunswick High School. Throughout the past few weeks, you've heard vocal ensembles, you've heard orchestras, you've heard wind bands, and I'm happy to be closing it out for the season with the soothing sounds of percussion. At this point, I'd like you to go ahead and just silence your cell phones and anything that might make noises and interrupt the integrity of our performance. There's no need for you to be recording anything. We have that being professionally done by VTN. We have audio recording done by our very own Mr. Mark Lalamia. Guaranteed they're going to do a fantastic job. So what I'd like to ask you right now is if you could just put away the phones and the tablets and all the big screens, just sit back and enjoy the hard work of the students right behind me. We're going to be playing the next 3 pieces all in a set. So once they're ready, we're going to get started with that. The ensemble that you just heard is our freshman percussion ensemble. They sound great. Just for freshmen, they're fantastic. They meet every other day. They spend the class performing on both pitched and non-pitched percussion instruments. This class challenges the students not only to learn how to play one instrument, but literally every instrument that you see here, they have to learn how to play. It's for most of the students in this ensemble, it's really their first opportunity also to perform the front of the stage. There's safety in the back, but when they come up here, things get a little bit more tense. So they handle that really well. So let's give one more round of applause for the freshmen. As the next ensemble continues to set up for the next piece, I just want to take a real quick opportunity to say that things never actually really wrap up here in the music department. Yes, we are kind of closing down for the year here, but we're also starting to gear up toward that marching band season that's right around the corner, right? Yep. Starting Tuesday, actually, will be our very first marching band meeting in this room, 6 o'clock. If you have not done so, please make sure that you sign up in advance, RSVP. Ask your children how to do that if they have not done so already. Real quick, the next ensemble you're going to hear is our after-school percussion ensemble. Now, they only meet once a week, and they meet on Fridays, really in the winter, but we really wanted to resurrect this one piece because we have a killing, insanely talented senior graduating, and I'm going to miss her so much that I just had to share her one more time. Elliot Sarkova here. To be playing Chopsticks, and if you don't know that piece, give it about 4 measures and you're gonna be like, oh, it's that one. All right, so without any further ado, this is Chopsticks. Wasn't that awesome? The last ensemble that you're going to hear tonight is our upperclassmen ensemble. This is all of our 10th through 12th grade percussion ensemble members. They also meet every other day just to refine the skills that they started working on in the freshman class. That's one of the reasons why I really love that people come to these concerts, because you get to see the progression from the freshmen all the way up. It's truly a remarkable thing. The next three pieces that they're going to play, they're all loosely related, kind of from a geographical sense. The first piece, The River, was composed by Seth Adams after a particularly adventurous whitewater rafting adventure in northeastern United States. So if you listen really carefully to the beginning of the piece, you're going to hear a lot of aggressive playing, and that's supposed to represent the whitewater rapids. And then it's going to get a little bit wonky in the middle of it. You're going to hear like some rhythms that don't necessarily line up, and for him in his adventure, this is when the whitewater, the raft actually flipped over and he was underwater for a little bit. So it's his way of trying to represent being underwater. Then eventually they get the raft turned back up, and then you're going to hear it, if we do our job correctly, you're going to hear it kind of just slow down into a nice New Hampshire stream. That's the goal. For our second piece, we're going to travel kind of south into the east here. We're going to this piece is loosely based off of Africa by Toto. Now you're not going to listen to it and be like, oh, that's Africa by Toto. But if you listen very carefully to the accents in the solo, it's going to line up a lot with the melody, and you kind of hear it in your head. That piece is going to feature two of our two particularly good senior snare drummers, Craig Bruder and Adel Kutalith, or as we have come to affectionately call them, Cradle here in the music department. I'm not sure they know that. And then the last piece answers the age-old question of what would Beethoven's music sound like if he was born and raised in Havana, Cuba? Yeah, I know. It's going to be based off of Beethoven's 7th Symphony, the second movement, which is basically a funeral march, but it's not going to sound like that, so don't worry. That's not how we're closing out this concert. But the answer to that question, by the way, is that it would sound very awesome. So this is going to be the upperclassmen ensemble, and it looks like they're just about done getting set up. Cool, because I ran out of material. So one thing you may not realize is that piece is very, very, I actually picked that solo thinking it was easy, and I had to apologize to them like a couple months later because I then realized how hard it was, and I was thankful that I didn't have to learn it. And then I got the crazy idea that, hey, let's put them on opposite sides of the stage, and they nailed it. So could we have one more round of applause for them? Amazing job. And before I finish up the concert with this last piece, I do need to thank a few people. First, I have to thank my seniors on the stage. Honestly, this concert would not be possible without them. You heard a lot of their hard work tonight already, so I'd like to real quick thank Faith Chang, Elliot Zarkova, Brian Bunch, Craig Ruder, and Abel. Best of luck moving forward. Throw a special shout out to Craig for making all-state band this year also. Way to go. I'd like to also thank my coworkers, several of which are around doing things. Donna Cardineo, TJ Brungard, Mark Lalamia, and Ginny Kraft. Thank you so much to all of you guys. Again, if the lifeblood is here, they are the skeleton that keeps it from being a puddle of goop. So thank you to all my coworkers. Special thanks, yes, all of us music teachers are here at the concerts, but so is VTN, recording it and making it possible for everybody to see in the South Brunswick community. So thank you very much, VTN. A special thank you to Rob Sears, our music supervisor, and the rest of the administration. Again, guys, to the audience here, this would not be possible. This is not a thing that happens in a lot of school districts. Music is special here, and it's because of everyone that makes it happen, and that includes you. So parents, thank you, everybody, thank you, Lord. Because it is true that music is important, right? We are making these people better human beings because they're part of it. So thank you very much. I do have one more quick PSA. As we're leaving the auditorium, we have some Music Honor Society folks that are carrying a basket. And in that basket, if you've really enjoyed the concert tonight and you feel like giving, you can contribute to our senior music scholarship that's going to be given out at the next month. It's a senior awards ceremony. Again, so that's going to be as you head out. There will be a basket, hopefully, with somebody holding it, and you can contribute something to help defray the cost of half of a textbook when they go to college. All right, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the last piece. Thank you for coming and allowing us to share this with you. you.